Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a BMW. I'm pretty much talking almost about any BMW with an OBDII port guys. And guys, today we're going to actually review a scanner that can access every system in your BMW, every computer, every module, and you can read codes, delete codes, and for most systems you can actually even guys see live data. Also, you have some special functions, we're going to cover that as well, such as battery registration and many other things as well. So, let's go ahead, start on it, we'll show you what we have. But before we start guys, let me tell you one thing. Every single car that we get at our shop, as you know, we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also guys, if you need to buy the two that we'll be reviewing today, we'll put the link in the description of the video below, or if you want to check it out, more details about it, definitely guys access that link and you can learn more about it. Also, if you need to buy any tools or parts for your BMW or any car that we fix, check out always the description box below and we share the links where we get everything from. So let us show you guys what we have here and what we'll be doing today. We'll demonstrate that BMW scanner on 3 different BMWs. I'm talking not just one. We'll try it on the 3 Series BMW F30. This is the generation from 2013 to 2018. Then we'll test it on BMW 5 Series F10 generation from year 2010 to year 2017. And we'll also test it on E90, 91, 92, 93 generation from 2005 all the way to 2013 guys. This is the scanner itself. The scanner is amazing, very small, easy to use, portable. And that scanner, it's supposed to be really good guys, and we're going to test it today. It's very affordable, so definitely if you have a BMW it can pay itself off in just one-time use. So let me show you now, okay, what we'll be doing here, what we have, and we're going to guys, okay, continue and test it on 3 different cars. All we have to do now, I'm going to go underneath and I'm going to connect it to the, okay, need to find the OBD port of your vehicle. Okay, it is right there, so let me go ahead and plug it in. Perfect, you can see it is connected. Now the scanner will light up immediately and we'll have connection. Okay, perfect. Now what I need to do next guys, that's where things get interesting, what we can do with it. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition switch on without starting the car. Since we have the push start button, I will not press the brake pedal and I'll just push the start button one time. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do next guys, okay, we are going to go ahead and scan the system and see things that we have actually wrong with the BMW and find out guys, okay, what you can do with it. So the scanner itself, okay, let me adjust the light so you can see a little bit better maybe. Perfect. You have the OBD function. The OBD function works on any car, not just BMWs. You can scan the OBD codes, engine codes on any car and you can see live data. Something super important guys, and I'll just select this one first to start. It's going to find the protocol and I want to show you a few things guys and see, okay, what it can do. Then we'll get to the special BMW functions. But what I'm showing you now, actually guys, it works for any car. You can see if you're ready to pass emissions, especially if you're in a state that requires emissions, or a country that requires emissions. Where it says readiness, okay, that means that 4 computers are actually ready to pass emissions. DTC means if you have any engine codes saved in the memory, we don't have any engine codes. Readiness not available for 2 of them, and those are fine. Where it says that 4 systems are not ready to pass emissions, that means you have to drive your car more until those are ready, and where it says readiness no, you should have 0 guys. Now, so that's very, very helpful information. You can read engine codes, erase codes, you can even check IM readiness again, okay, right here, and it's going to show you exactly which computers are not ready and which are ready as well, which makes your life way easier guys. The oxygen sensors, the EVAP, the catalytic converter and the EGR are not ready yet. The other 2, they're just not present. So now you can go to vehicle information and it's going to analyze the computers, it's going to tell you VIN numbers, all that stuff. So there is very cool information here that you can access guys. Another thing go to data stream, and if I go ahead and start that car now, okay, if I start it and I click view all items, okay, right there, okay, let me see, maybe it's a little bit better with the light, perfect. You can see all the live data for your engine, guys, everything. Calculated load, engine coolant temperature 52 degrees, all that stuff. You can see 53, how responsive it is. You can check your oxygen sensors, for instance, oxygen sensor output, okay, we have right here, that's for bank 1 sensor 2, that's the downstream oxygen sensor. You have the mass airflow sensor. If I rev the car up, check it out now, from 4.2 grams per second it will go to 40 grams per second. So definitely responsive car, guys, okay, right here, and the sensor checks out, so it can help you analyze everything real easy. Now, okay, another thing that we can do, let me show you. For instance, guys, okay, you can check all that stuff here, fuel air ratio, all that stuff is, everything is under live data. But if I click exit, okay, and I go to the special BMW functions, we can check so many things. I'm going to turn the car off and turn the ignition switch only. Okay, this is the ignition switch only, and I'll go to the special BMW functions. For instance, right here it's under BMW. Also, you have battery registration. You can go under BAT right here. It's going to select battery registration. Battery voltage is 12.45 volts. Now we click OK to start detection, cancel detection. Okay, check it, please start engine. So that's for the battery check. Now I'll start the engine. Now the computer is going to show me a graph of the battery and show me if the battery dropped quite a bit and what happened. So you can see now the voltage, current voltage right now, okay, how much it's charging, almost 15 volts actually, you can see right there. Okay, perfect. And it shows you the graph. When the vehicle, right before it started, it was 12.38 volts, then it jumped to went down to 9 volts, and both went back to 12.38, and that's the amount of time it took for the car to start. So the battery test is really good. Tells us that the battery is getting weak, so that definitely is a concern. Also, you can go to oil reset. You can reset your oil light super easy. You do the ETC reset, you have the EPB reset, and the BMS as well. Now if you go under BMW, that's where things get really interesting. It works on BMW, Mini, Rolls-Royce. So amazing scanner, guys, because all these cars pretty much are built by BMW. I'm going to select 3 Series BMW, and that's the F30 generation. Great. So you can do basic functions or special functions. Under special functions, you have the CB, check it out, CBS reset, PCM clear adaptations, battery management, and electronic parking brake. So under battery management, guys, okay, we can evaluate the condition of the battery right here. We can click OK, communication, please waiting, and it's going to give us, guys, okay, the battery when it was replaced. Okay, so we need to confirm current. Right now, guys, we have 52% electricity in our battery, so it's going to tell us if the battery is good, bad, or anything like that. So it's going to analyze everything, and you can figure out, okay, how it is, amp hours, and all that stuff, guys. It's going to show you. So really cool features right here, something that I'll definitely, guys, recommend. Now if I exit this one, you can go to the basic functions, or you can reset all the modules. Actually, you can reset the whole system if you need to. I'll go to basic functions right here, and you guys can manually select all the computers that are in your car to scan them. Check it out: transmission, engine, GWS gear selector, fuel pump module, all that can be accessed, all these computers, and airbag as well. And you can see and test, see live data for so many of those things, guys. You can see 45 computers in this BMW right here in the bottom, and you can access each one of them, okay, and see what's wrong, what's not, and all that stuff. For instance, I can go to manual select, and I can select okay, let's say engine control module. I can read codes. If I have any engine codes, it's going to tell me, and all that stuff. I can erase codes, or I can read the data stream, guys. And under data stream, you can check, for instance, engine speed. let's select this one, or all data stream. Okay, next we're going to select, okay, for every page. Let me select to the next one. You will see, and you can see all that live data stream later. And this one, guys, okay, will definitely, okay, let's see, go to the end. You can see all that stuff, and then you can select it and you can see all that data stream, okay, and what it can do. So which is really convenient, because actually, guys, okay, you can see all these values. Check it out. The RPMs, for instance, RPMs, engine oil temperature, coolant temperature, voltage, battery voltage, all that is here. Everything. Motor oil pressure, the engine oil pressure, check it out, engine oil pressure right here, ambient temperature, fuel pressure, all this stuff can be accessed. But the cool thing is that you can actually scan the whole system. I'll turn the car off, turn the ignition switch only, and you can find what's wrong with it. But I'm going to demonstrate on a different BMW model now, so let's go ahead and do that. So now we're in that BMW, guys, 3 Series, okay, right here, and I want to show you, this is actually the E90 generation. I want to show you how many things we have bad with that car. So I'm going to turn the car on, okay, without starting the engine, just the ignition on. I'll go under BMW, select right here, and I want to show you guys, okay, right here now we go BMW, and we're going to select our model, E90, 91, 92, 93. We have the special functions again, and also you can do a complete erase. Okay, let me show you again, because I'm having a hard time focusing in the light. PCM, clear adaptation, battery management, all that stuff. Now, if I go to basic functions, watch what we can do, guys. And it's going to take a little bit of time, so make sure you stay with me. You can select modules one by one. You can scan every computer. This BMW has 51 computers, guys, and you can access each one of them. And for most, okay, for all of them you can read codes, delete codes, and for most, guys, you can even see live data. Not all of them, but quite a few. The important ones especially, you can. So if you go to system scan, okay, it's going to scan all of the computers now. It's going to take a little bit of time, because it's going to scan 51 computers. Right here on top, it's going to show you the progression. We're at 25% on computer number 10 now. So it keeps going now. So check it out, guys, 78%, 80, and how fast it's scanning the whole system. So it's going to scan all that. Okay, and it's going to tell us what's wrong with it now. That's where things get a little bit interesting. So the car access system, for instance, okay, if you select okay, we have, guys, check it out, how many codes. Okay, supply terminal. This means that we had a dead battery. That's why we have so many codes, due to the fact that we had a dead battery. Road speed signal, impossible. Line fault, steering lock, because of dead battery, engine starter operation, all that stuff. Now I can go ahead and erase the codes. Check it out. Okay, perfect. And if please wait 10 seconds, turn ignition on and switch off, switch on again. So that's what we're doing. Now we're counting up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be good. Okay, let's turn the ignition switch back on, and we click OK. We go back, and now if I go ahead and scan that module, let's see if we have any codes. No fault codes in this one. That's great. Now engine management control module right there, guys. You can see live data, and I'm going to check the codes as well. Power management, okay, there is a problem with the charging system on that BMW, and this is because it has bad alternator, guys. Throttle valve, all that stuff. Some of those are because of a dead battery caused by a bad alternator. You have the fuel pump control module as well. You can see different codes here, no codes for us. So now another thing that you can easily do, okay, I can go ahead, go back and click erase all system fault codes. We click OK, and now it's going to access each one of the computers, okay, and it's going to delete everything. That way, okay, after you did a, let's say, a battery replacement, anything like that, you can, guys, simply go ahead, do that, and clear all the memory and everything, so you don't need to worry actually, okay, about having lights on and your BMW not running correctly. So I'll select OK, and now if you go to basic functions and I do a system scan, you will see that most of them will not have codes. Okay, I'm trying to focus a little bit here. Perfect. So check it out. Now it's scanning everything, and so far there is one code in the instrument cluster. That means that there is a fault there, and definitely need to address that one. But it's going to scan exactly the whole system and tell us what's wrong. You can access the radio, you can access instrument cluster, you can access airbag system, traction control and ABS are something super important things as well, due to the fact, okay, that for instance we had a code for a transfer case, and we still do. We see we have the 4x4 icon. We need to replace the engine, the transfer case oil, because it's old, and that computer actually, guys, detected that one, but after some driving it detects it, and we have a problem with the brake pad wear on the rear axle. That's why we have the brake pad. Check it out, it says brake pads on the rear axle. There is a problem. And also steering angle sensor fault, guys. Now steering angle sensor, that's where you can actually even check, okay, your steering angle sensor. Check it out now. View all items. Okay, this is the steering angle sensor, 3.7 degrees. And if I turn the steering wheel, check it out. Okay, what's going to happen now? Okay, I turn it and it changes the angle, so you can see if your steering wheel is calibrated or your steering angle sensor is working correctly as well. There are so many things that you can check, and the same thing, guys, applies to a BMW 5 Series. I'm going to connect it quick and show you, but you can do absolutely anything. And if you want to do a battery registration, okay, all that is under here, and it explains actually, okay, how to do all that stuff as well. So super, guys, okay, super good scanner, and it's practically, guys, a scanner that can pay itself off in one-time use. So let's go ahead and get to the BMW 5 Series now. So we're, guys, in the 5 Series BMW F10, and again, check it out, you can actually do everything with that scanner, guys. I mean, practically you can access every system as well. I'll select BMW 5 Series, ours is F10 because it's a 2013 model. And you have the special function for battery management. Again, you can do a battery registration, which is pretty simple. It actually leads you and tells you how to do that. It can display, okay, when was the last time replaced and all that stuff. And also you can just click register battery replacement, and it's going to lead you, guys, okay, how to do all that stuff. So really simple, guys, as well. Now another thing, if I go to special functions, I can actually do a system scan and see if there is anything wrong with my car, guys, because this one I've been driving it for a while, so I want to see what we have here, okay, and what's wrong. So let's check it out now. So check it out, guys, it gives us a few codes. Okay, we have something under engine management. Let's see the fault code: radiator shutter top upper limit position detected too early. That's nothing to worry about too much. Delete the code and see if it comes back. That you have the radiator shutter that actually controls the airflow for aerodynamics, so I can easily, guys, clean that one off. The other code that I have, okay, it's actually the activation of terminal 30B, upper stability limit reached. When you have something like that, most likely, guys, okay, you had a weak battery, and that caused that one as well. Integrated chassis, let's see what we have here. Permanently pressed, the DTC button, guys. What happened? I spilled a drink and it got stuck for a little bit. Hopefully, I'm glad it didn't damage it, but now it's good, so everything's good, and I can reset those and see if it comes back. Now there is a problem with the sunroof because it goes only one way, and ours says the alarm was triggered for one. No normalization, no sun visor, no normalization also, and deactivation IRS and tilt sensor by customer function. Okay, so you can see that there is some problems here, and what I'll do, I'll just click, okay, the whole system erase button, erase everything, and see what else we have. So let's see that now. Okay, 10 seconds, we're counting that, and after that, okay, I'll scan the system and see if we have any of the codes back on and see what it does. So I'm going to go to basic function and just do the system scan again. Okay, perfect. So check it out. Absolutely guys, no problems on this page, nothing on this page as well. Everything is okay. 2 problems right here with the roof center, and definitely guys I need to actually work on that part. Okay, for normalization, the codes, and you can do more research. We'll be fixing these codes. And sliding visor, no normalization as well. So we're going to be taking care of that, but everything else looks good. So hopefully the video will be helpful. If you guys need a scanner that can scan every system in your BMW, read code, delete codes, and see live data for many of the computers, check the link guys. It will be listed in the description of the video below. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.